Doctors and student doctors, I want to talk to you a minute about the power of an adjustment. When we lay hands on a patient and we decide to look inside the spine, inside the body, find the area of stress, and we restore motion back into the joint of the spine, there is a miracle that happens. Now, I've actually witnessed miracles in my office. I've seen dying babies come back to life. I've been in a hospital and adjusted babies and watched the monitors change. I've seen people get their voices back. I've seen people who don't even know who they are, can't dress themselves due to an accident, come back to life, come back, get their memory back, get their cognition back. I've witnessed it. And I've told these stories in front of thousands of people, and I've actually told stories of dying babies come back to life, and I've actually looked in the audience and watched chiropractors yawn as I'm telling the story. Either it's so commonplace or they just don't believe it. But here's what I want you to understand is when you make the adjustment, when you restore motion back in the joint, there is millions of things that's going on inside that body, and just because you don't see it right at that moment, what you're doing is you're creating lifelong change. You're changing the hormones, you're changing the chemistry, you're changing the physiology of that human being. Now listen, Gandhi has a famous saying, be the change that you want to see in the world, but within chiropractic we have the opportunity to create a change that we want to see in the world. The power of adjustment is nothing to be taken lightly. We have got to remain focused on what it is we do as chiropractors. And when you make an adjustment, it's much more than a noise. It's much more than an action. It is an intention, an impulse from you, from your soul to that person's soul, to your patient's soul, to whoever you lay hands on. You're connecting in a way that God intended. That's the power of an adjustment. Every time you make an adjustment, understand that you're creating change within that body, within that human, within that patient, within that patient's life. And when you change the patient's life, you then change the community in which that patient lives in, which then affects the world. I hope you take this serious, and I hope you will understand that to become a true healer is to become the master adjuster within the chiropractic profession. Work on it, study it, never quit. The training never stops. Love you all. Bye.